Like it or not, Facebook is an incredibly creative and innovative company, and there's a lot to learn from what Facebook is doing. Facebook engineers stand out not just because these people are astoundingly smart, they have distinctive personalities. If you go and interview a cadre of Google engineers, the average personality there is different than the average personality of Facebook. Think about the foundational seeds of Facebook. It came from this guy hacking on a random project that he may or may not have stolen from somebody effectively. He was just hacking on it, making something that he thought people would be really excited to use, as opposed to the Google founding story, which is two graduate students working on this computer science problem, search, that has been evaluated for many years but hasn't really been cracked. You have two very different founding environments, and that has shaped the kind of person that goes to work at these companies. Facebook is a company that is on the frontier of what is possible. You take out Instagram for an hour a day, it's affecting your brain in weird ways. If you don't use it responsibly, it can effectively destroy your life. If you're building a product that is that high stakes, there's no way that you can walk around unscathed. You're going to have critics. You're going to have controversy. It's this Death Star moment where Google appears with Google+. It looks like a copy of Facebook, except it's kind of got this fresh Google tinge to it. Google+ is designed to kill Facebook. Back at Facebook headquarters, it was wartime. The engineering strategy completely shifted to, we need to defend against Google+. We need to iterate so quickly. We need to build products and morale so quickly that we just completely crushed Google+. And they were successful. The writing was on the wall that the world was shifting to mobile. If you understand just how much work it took to shift Facebook to mobile. During this period of time where Facebook was looking for its next cash cow, it was evaluating things like gaming, was evaluating things like hosted infrastructure. Eventually, they just realized mobile advertising is going to be our salvation. You never want to be in a position where your company has to throw a Hail Mary. You need to immediately start looking for a new way to make money in a sustainable fashion. The hiring process is extremely stringent for you to get into Facebook. They want to make it very, very challenging because navigating engineering challenges and solving technical problems is quite difficult. But once you get into Facebook, Facebook does a lot to make you successful. They take you through this boot camp process where essentially you get introduced to all the ways that Facebook builds software. You get introduced to the Facebook tools and services and internal engineering practices in order to find a job that will be a good fit for you within Facebook. They have this thing called headcount. Somebody with headcount can basically go into boot camp and say, I want to take this person from this pool and see if they'd be interested in working on my team. When I heard about this, it sounded almost utopian. What a lot of people who go into the software industry miss is the days when they were working all day on something that they were passionate about and something where they could explore ideas that they were interested in. Facebook does as good a job as any big corporation I've seen with pairing engineers with interesting work.